Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading for March 27th through April 2nd, 2023. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle coming up here. But Capricorn, we have decided our daily videos will resume on April 10th. I would have loved to say the 3rd, but we can't always get what we want here, right? But that's what I would have wanted, but things are still in the process, and still in the works. So this is your last shuffle here. So what we have is we have Ascended Masters. We have Behind a Mask. How beautiful. This is saying that you have, I would say this is typical Capricorn for me. I love Capricorns. I have very prominent members of my family that had a very serious impact in my life are Capricorn. And this is exactly the energy of them. Of you guys. You guys are awesome. But you guys have a lot of wisdom, and many people don't know this. Everyone says, oh, Capricorns are know-it-alls. And I'm like, I don't think that they show you everything. Capricorns can know your entire life story. They've got it all in print. Okay, black and white in their face. But they're going to act like they don't know what. What? Really? Wow. I didn't know that. All the while, they know the whole deal. They know more than you. They're just like, in their mind, they're like, well, you got part of that story correct. But. And this is what this looks like, is that you may be receiving new information, and you're only giving just a little. You see, it's so funny. But they're saying if they're pointing this out, then this may be a very prominent feature of your characteristics or your personality that they want you to either exude, right, or to put on the back burner. But I'm seeing that they want you to go deeper, that you may know more than you think you know about something in the first place, but you give nothing or give very little. Like, heard of it. I've heard of it. Not telling someone you have a PhD in it, but I've heard of it. Now tell me more. I would say that they're giving you a little slice of humble pie to work with this week, that you pretty much Capricorns typically are. I honestly have not really seen that. Although, like I've been saying in other videos, I really cannot stand the stereotypes of signs, because half the time is not true. The things that they say. Yes, a Capricorn can, they know a lot, and it's because they're very diligent, and they're slow and steady when they want to learn something. They want to learn the entirety of what it is. They don't just want to learn how to spell the word. They want to know why it's spelled that way. They want to understand the inner workings of all the letters. And so, anyone else is just like, just tell me how it's spelled so I can memorize it. Not a Capricorn. They're gonna know exactly where the root word came from, what the Latin version was, where all of that good stuff. And they're very, very diligent in that manner. So you have Ascendant Masters with Hermit, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. That speaks to your wisdom. That speaks to this, especially Hermit. Hermit speaks to what you have learned over time, and through experience, and that because you've learned so much, you're able to sprint. You're able to have fun doing it. So you may have a new opportunity. May have a new job. I know for a fact this is new knowledge, new information that you may be acquiring this week. They're telling you to be excited about it. You may. It's important not to say too much, and because they're speaking of a disappointment or embarrassment or something like that, and not that you would be embarrassed, but that they would say that you would regret telling too much to certain people. Now this is like casual meetings, friends here with the Three of Cups and the Page of Cups. So like I wouldn't say like significant other. Of course, it's very important to be open, to the people that matter in your life. But these would be friends, casual people you're making small talk with. Don't tell them anything. Spirit's telling you to kind of like be like, oh, wow, interesting. I heard a little bit about that, but I didn't know that part. That way, it's like you're going to get more information that way. Somehow, how people are. Capricorn, you know how people are. You understand the human nature, the nature of the human condition. A lot of people need to be the smartest person in the room, and they tell more when they think you don't know. especially if you look shocked and, like, wow, really? Then all of a sudden, here comes the juice, right? Not the tea, but the juice, right? And so whatever the information is actually going to be quite beneficial to you. So this is what's happening. They're telling you to just give very little. So by like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're going to be, there's a stuck energy of 5 of Wands and 10 of Wands, right? The energy is you may be wrestling with obligation. You may have a lot going on. I mean, a lot going on. It may be that things are conflicting. Like you got to go and whatever this is. I say vehicle just because of the Knight of Wands, but you could be like you have to service your vehicle, but you can't. You like whatever this is, it's like I have an obligation that at the same time as the time that I need to fix this vehicle, and but I can't go unless it's fixed, but I can't miss it or something. There's some kind of conflict that you may be stuck on, but they're saying that you're going to be successful as crap. So don't allow yourself to be stuck. It's like a this is like a training module. Think of it as the Matrix. Like I can't jump from building to building, and then they're like, well, come on, this is virtual, jump. And but however, they're saying keep going, like keep pushing. Don't allow anything to make you feel like it's going to be at a crossroads or there's going to be an issue. That is just the illusion. So they're telling you to sit. You see this inspiration, the rainbow and the orbs. That speaks of don't allow yourself to sit there too long. Think about what it is and then say, well, I can't have one without the other. You may be contemplating what comes first, the chicken or the egg, in this energy, right? Which one comes first? I don't know what I have to do, because that's the conflict that they're showing me, that you need your car to go here, but you also need your car to work. So, but it's not that your car won't work, but it's like you're gonna damage it further if you just don't, if you do one instead of the other. So they're talking about keep pushing anyway. Like know that things are going to work out for you. This is success regardless. So there's no need to be stuck. Just choose a course of direction. Take care of your obligations, and everything will be fine. You're going to get some information that's going to stun you, I see here. But conflict conflict, right? By the weekend, the conflict is Page of Swords and Seven of Cups. They're telling you this: the conflict will be either to act or not to act, right? But when these cards are here, this is not about action. The conflict will be difficult for you because you may want to act. You may want to make a choice now. You may feel very nervous. You may feel very worried. You may want to bring things together. You may feel like it's very difficult for you to sit in issues. You need to fix it. You need to tie up loose ends. They're saying that will be the conflict. But when Seven of Swords is with the Seven of Cups is with the Page of Swords, they're telling you that you need to focus more on don't lose your curiosity about the situation. Pay attention, but don't act right now, because there's stuff that you may not see yet. Especially with this is about it's about not really acting, waiting until the most obvious options that don't, the ones that are obviously wrong fall away over time. So it's like if you have 6 things, 7 things in front of you, there's only one right choice. Well, the obvious, it's like cross out the obvious no, cross out the obvious wrong and X, and then over time, the right answer will reveal itself to you with the Page of Swords, especially given the information you've been given at the very beginning of the week. It seems as though there's going to be some information given to you that's going to help you make the right choice. So they don't want you to jump and run and do anything right now. They want you to be more focused on being very curious about what was shown to you, what information you were given, okay? And to be happy in it, not to allow yourself to be like complacent and like, Eeyore. They're saying drop that immediately, because there's some sort of energy of like the tendency to be an Eeyore with it, because you feel as though you're stuck. You feel as though you may not be able to move. That's not true. That's an illusion. Things are moving rather quickly, to be honest with you, but they want, because of how wise you are already. So take that in, and just remember by the end of the week that the conflict is sitting back and watching things fall into place. It's going to be hard to do that because you're going to want to move. But we have the strongest signs I'm seeing here really is Virgo. You have every other sign except for Capricorn and Taurus. So you could be dealing with those signs. You know how I feel about that. Whenever they don't appear, then it's just two or a certain element. It's like, they're hiding. But either way, you could be a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Yeah, or you could be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp as well. Doesn't have to be these signs that you're dealing with. They could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.